was
Yeah.
awesome. It
They
was a
love
lot of fun.
God.
We always love working with couples in a one-on-one session. While we love the virtual
And
community,
we love
we
y'all.
love y'all for hanging out with us for this time. But when you are in a person's presence and they
It's
love marriage and they
powerful.
love building relationships like the things that we're talking about today, it's just something about it that reignites you.
It does.
It rekindles the flame even in your relationship, no matter how bright it is or how dim it may be, to where you say, you know what, we can be a good couple. We can
Yeah.
have a great marriage. We can have a great relationship, even if you're still in the dating phase. But there are things that you must do to build that.
Continuously and ongoing. You can't get lazy and say, oh, well, what it took to get that person, it doesn't take to keep them. Another way that we safeguard ourselves against cheating is always being available to each other emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Well, we're military, so how do you do that when you're deployed? How do you do that when your husband is in another country?
Or if you're in a job that takes you away, how do you establish those connections when you can't be together physically? One thing that we had started doing, and y'all, we gonna tell our age here for a second. This is when snail mail was out. For those who don't know what snail mail is, that means you had to sit down and literally
With a thing called an ink pen
in
on
a
some
piece of
paper,
paper and
and put
write
it in
out
an envelope and put it on the stamp and send it through the mail.
and write it out, drop it in the mailbox, and then, just like I used to do, run to the mailbox
Oh my
after
gosh.
about a week. Run to the mail, because if it takes more than a week, that's gonna bring some suspicion all in all of
Yeah.
itself. But it's like, man, the minute you get my letter, you better turn around and write me right back right there on the spot and
Yeah.
put that thing in the mail, because it take 3, 4, 5 days for it to
It was
get to you.
7 then.
Well, 7, especially if you're in
Back
a
then.
deployed location, it's gonna take a little bit longer. And I think back to how excited you are just to
Yeah, it makes
get
me want
this
to cry.
letter from this person, because it forces you to meditate
Yeah.
on the person that you love and care about the most. And you only have a certain amount of space on that sheet of paper. Obviously, you can have these. Y'all ever had them pieces of
See some
paper,
of these big
them
old
letters
letters this
that
big.
the envelope is all fat, and you are on legal paper. Thank God if you got some legal paper, because you got some extra lines then. But you shove this stuff in the mail, and you are holding on to every word.